Good morning, Moria. I got some sleep. How awesome is that? I'm back and ready for some serious Moria action, starting with selling off a crap load of crap as fast as we can. Let's go to our 4 store because that is the best place to get deals. Out of my way, peasants. I have things to do. It's a busy day in Moria today. Alright, let's sell what we got here. Let's sell the stuff we want to get identified first. As per always, we know it's going to be for 17. I wish he would just come on up. Minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Minus one. Scroll of Aggravate Monster. If we had cast that, it would have, well, it would have aggravated monsters. I don't know what that means, to be honest. But it doesn't sound good to me. Does it sound good to you? Blue Speckled Potion. What does this do? Potion of Lose Experience. Again, very glad we didn't pop that in our mouth. That's all we're selling here. We can move along. Over to the next store. Actually, let's identify some stuff. Scroll of Identify. We want to identify for sure that hickory staff. Is there anything else we need to identify? I'm not going to randomly identify these weapons and stuff because I have no idea if they're enchanted. I think that's the only thing we're going to identify. Let's identify that hickory staff so we know what we're selling. P. Whoops. P. The Staff of Summoning. I assume that is a crappy, horrible staff that would summon monsters, and we'd be very sorry we used it, but let's try and sell it to find out. Yeah, we can't even sell that, so let's just go outside and dump that. Drop our Staff of Uselessness back into the store. We're keeping that Wand of Lightning Bolts. That's our distance defense. We will keep one Wand of Trap and Door Destruction. I am going to actually identify these two things only to find out how many, charges they've got. Because you can sell things, it turns out, for a lot more if you know how many charges it has. Which is kind of weird. And 13 charges. Now if we read Scroll of Identify for the second, I'll keep the ones I haven't figured out the charges on because I'm not looking to sell them. It will tell me when they're out of charges, I think. And until then, I don't really care. Alright, let's sell that Wand of Magic Missiles. Let's assume he's going to be like, yeah, it's a great thing. 1,200. No, 1,000. That's not 100. 800. Really? 600. 700. 600. Really? It's a fucking Wand of Magic Missiles. Real life, if you had a stick you could point at people and missiles would fly out and hit other people, that'd be a pretty valuable thing. I guess that's a gun, isn't it? I guess those things do exist, sadly, in our world. If we could replicate this exact magic technology in our world, it would suck because it would just be used for mass magic missilings, and we don't want that. Nonetheless, let's sell this thing off. There we go. Okay. Sold. Let's sell this Wand of Trap Destruction, which would be a great thing in real life. Bring that to a post-war zone and clear up all the landmines or something. 1,200. Minus 100. Again, I know I could bargain better than this, but this is a quick, effective way to get us back into the dungeon. Now we'll go to minus 30. And that is... No, there we go. Final offer. That's what we want. Okay. Nothing else in here we're going to sell, I don't think. No. Let's move on. I'm timing you, little @ symbol. It's got to be a fast town run. Sell. Large leather shield. 40. Minus 2. Sold it for something. Don't much know what it sold it for. Actually, really quickly, do we need any new gauntlets or anything? E. Our gauntlets are just base bullshit gauntlets. Do you have anything other than base bullshit gauntlets? Not on this page, you don't. Next page. Nope. You know, the set of leather gloves would be slightly more effective, let's be honest. But not so effective that I'm going to grab them right now. I don't think. We may come back in a minute. I mean, we have the money. Sell. Anything? Nothing. We are going to buy his Restore Constitution because we hit that stupid dart walking around like an idiot. without first checking for traps. We're going to purchase his enchant weapon to hit. I love it when he just gives me a base price. We're going to purchase all his identifies, which is 1. There's nothing else. Oh, word of recall, of course. Let's see if he has them cheaper at the first store. If I can't find anything else, I will get those leather gloves, because at least, you know, at least there'll be one more armor class. What do we got here? Sell. Broadsword for less than 700. Let's try 320. Minus 10. Don't throw me out, or I'll just throw these things in a corner and go back down, because it's not worth it for me to bring them back in. Yeah, damned. That was a damn broadsword. Sell. A pike. 4. He's selling it for 825. Let's try 450. Minus 20. I didn't see what he sold it for, but it doesn't really matter. We're not in. Let's do a little bit less than that. That was 420. Let's try 420 again to see if he's like still. That's a good plan. Okay, minus 20. You know, I'm sure I could do better bargaining, but who really cares right now? We have so much money. Die, battle-scarred veteran. Give me your money. That's what you get when you mess with me in town. Just checking if he had a magic cloak. He does not. Does he have... do we need food? We also have a white mushroom to sell. Let's sell our white mushroom. F for 1. Mushroom of poison. There's a lot of those, apparently. There's not like one mushroom is the mushroom of poison. Like, just a lot of poison mushrooms. I'll sell this too, because it wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be before. And I don't feel like taking up an inventory slot with something that's ineffective. Okay, let's buy some food. 2 pieces of food. Purchase A. Enter. Purchase A. Enter. And 1 flask of oil. Purchase F. Enter. Down here, word of recalls. And potions restore life levels. Because why not? We can afford them, and we might as well have a ton of them in our back pocket. Because I think there will come a time when we're going to be like, God damn, there's a lot of things draining my life here. Well, it's not minus. We're going to do plus. Plus 25. Meet me halfway, sir. Alright. We got his only 1. We don't need anything else here. Let us... He doesn't have word of recall. Let's go buy those leather gloves, because they are slightly more effective. Browse. Purchase A. 100. Plus 25. Good enough. Let's wear them. Wear N. Armor class went up by 1. Let's sell. N. 4. 50. Minus 2. Whoops. Good enough. Alright. Our armor class is up by 1. Let's go get words of recall, and we are out of here. Oh no, and then we also want to cast our enchant weapon to damn. Weapon to hit, rather. Okay. Didn't work. Wasted our money. Purchase. Words of recall. Final offer 194 is fine. We'll get 2 of them. No, we get 1 of them. We're out of here. Read. Word of recall. Off we go on a magic carpet ride. Oh, this guy's fucking with us. All you had to do is keep your distance, leper, and you'd have lived through the night. Okay. That was a 9-minute, 25-second town run. We can do better, but that's the best we've ever done. So at least we're on our way. Alright, we did that. Let's PAA. No evils. Lots of traps. Don't know about this one because it didn't work. There we go, some doors. Let's rest. And let's move along. Now again, we want to try and stay on the screen because at least we know for sure the traps are here. And there are no other traps to worry about as long as we... Whoops. A troll? I've dealt with them before. Out of curiosity, are they evil? Do we know that, actually? Evil creature. Worth a good 50-ish. That's not bad. Let's approach him a tiny bit. Let's try and protect him from evil ourselves. We did it. This guy's going to be literally no threat for the moment. If we can kill him quickly enough, he'll be no threat at all, period. That is the best spell in the game. I think there's no doubt. There. Wonderful. I also got a potion of some sort. I didn't see what it was. Potion of restore con... Oh, we didn't take that yet. Potion of weakness. We don't want that. Let's drop H. I don't feel like carrying it. Let's quaff our potion of constitution. Just to get our constitution back up by 1 point. It's kind of expensive for a 1 point return, but we have the money. Okay, now we gotta do all our detections again. There is an orc, maybe ogre. I have trouble differentiating capitals from small letters. I think it's smaller than that G. I think that's an orc. And we have some sort of ghost. I don't like fucking with the ghosts, but whatever. We can do it. No, don't do something that they're gonna think you're presumptuous for. Go back up. What are you, drunk? Actually, as a matter of fact, let's try and kick in this door instead of even heading down there, because although I can probably take care of that ghost with that protection from evil spell. Let's do another PAA. Just be sure they're not around. Nope. If I don't have to, why should I risk it? I just don't know what it's going to do, right? It's probably going to drain some sort of stat. A lot of them do. So far in this limited playthrough, what I'm gathering is the most feared opponents are the undead. They seem to be the ones that are... I mean, the zombies and skeletons have been bad, but the ghosts have sure been vicious. PAE. Let's see what we got here. Summon undead. Speaking of which, let's not do that. Let's drop that. There's plenty of monsters around without us summoning our own to fight. No reason to make matters worse. And lots of shit in here to fight. A golem, a reptile, a fly of some sort. Let's see what we got. Large gray snake. I think he can poison us. Iron golem. This is the first time we've ever seen that. No idea. If it holds to traditional AD&D lore, which a lot of this game does, then it can poison as well. They can breathe out like a... We're just not trying to read. We're trying to find out what that fruit fly is. Alright, X. Giant white dragonfly. I think they can frost you up, but they don't like replicate or anything. They can frost you up. Alright, let's get their attention. Well, let's kill it at any rate if we can. As quickly as possible. Whoops. You gotta keep at least one eye on the screen here, because you, as you see, I just dodged around that guy because I was watching the wording up here, and therefore not paying attention to the fact that he moved, and I wasted an attack. Alright, that thing's dead. Let's see if we can take care of this reptile quickly. Large gray snake without waking up the golem. We did it. That means one opponent left. I don't think it's evil. I don't think golems in this game are evil, so let's just run in and hack at it. And find out if we're going to regret it or not. So far it's not breathing on us. One thing I do love about this game is the monster memory system. Because as you see, I mean, I've never encountered this thing before. And, I mean, not only is it cool because... Oh, this thing might move slowly, you know. Not only is it cool because it's like, okay, that's a neat fact that I don't know anything about this guy. It's cool because every time you play the game, even if you don't win, you know, you're adding things to your monster memory. That's not what we wanted to do. This guy moves really slowly. So yeah, every time you play, you're gaining something. So he hit me. We want to attack. I think attack a second time, then back off. I think I get 2 attacks to his 1. Just gauging by watching the messages at the top of the screen there. This is a more effective way to fight this guy. I don't have to stand there and go toe-to-toe with him. I can hit him twice and run away. As long as we don't back into either a wall or some other monster. This guy takes a lot of damage, don't he? I mean, I'm not always hitting him, but I'm hitting him often enough that I'm surprised he's still standing. He takes a lot of damage. We also have no way of knowing if we're facing a creature here that is, you know, very out of depth. It might well be, and it might explain why it's taking so much damage. Or maybe it's just the fact that it's a big man made out of iron. I guess that would be kind of hard to kill with a sword in real life. Alright, it's dead. So the next time we meet one of those, we'll have at least some information. Maybe not a lot, but some. I think I saw the screen shift as we approached this side of the room, so I just did a bunch of more detection spells. There we go. Found a few doors at any rate. Let's head on to the north. Some sort of worm mass. What are you? Blue worm mass. I think they can frost you. They're a much weaker creature. As long as we kill it quickly, it's not a threat at all. Alright, good. I didn't note how much experience they were worth. I don't think it was much. South is closer. We're not near that ghost. Let's go down here a bit just to get this filled back in. Okay, now let's head west. We have done detection spells here. Oops, get rid of the rebel. Again, always worth removing that rebel because you just never know. We found a few good things under those piles of rebel. It's rare. Like I said, maybe 10% of the time, maybe 5% of the time. But once in a while you do. Again, you want to talk about similarities of I've more than once talked about similarities between gameplay elements with let's do our detections. Gameplay elements with Caverns of Saskazian 2 with compared to, well, certainly this game and a lot of other roguelikes. Very coincidental because I had not played many roguelikes, and certainly not any of the major ones back when I started even on Caverns 2 in 2010. Or certainly Caverns 1 in 1995. But yeah, if you have a shovel in Caverns 2, you can dig up rubble, and occasionally find gems under it. That was sort of an afterthought, adding the gems under it, because I thought the other purpose of carrying a shovel is to allow you to dig out things like graves that you find and buried objects that you sometimes. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That you find, and I feared that it was too worthless an item for somebody to take out an inventory slot to carry it around for those purposes, and I therefore added in that you could remove rubble, and then said, well, if you remove rubble, there's a small chance you find gems in it. Turns out it wasn't a worthless item. I carry it to open graves and stuff all the time. Very useful item. It hits you. We got an invisible guy here, damn it. Precaution? Oh, that's PAA. Let's find out if it's evil. No, it's not, so I'm glad I didn't cast protection from evil. That was my plan. Whatever it is, it's not hurting me particularly badly. Let's get in the center of a room. Oh, I think I hit it there, damn it. There it is to my right. Got it. Let's rest up for that tiny bit of health back. Detection spells. Ghost. Naga. No traps. Lots of doors. Let's rest. Head a bit more west and try and head south to avoid the ghost. In some ways, maybe I should go confront the ghost right now because I know where it is, and I'll forget that it's up there later. Maybe that's even wise. Maybe I should just go take these things head on. I'd ask you what you think, but this has been a very one-sided conversation. What's to the north? We don't know, of course. Why am I even trying to do something that won't work? See if it's the ghost. No, something else is coming. Something not evil is coming. Ogre? Green ooze. I've killed one of them. Don't know anything about its attack. I fear... Oh, it's normally found at 1,100 feet. That is a ferocious creature for me to be facing. I fear that its attack is going to be... Let's do P... C, B. Orb of Draining to the north. There's a Scream of Agony. Did I kill it? says I hit it. Is there an invisible thing? Did the ghost perhaps come down to me? Yes, the ghost came down to me. Can I pray when I'm afraid? It doesn't matter. I don't have the... I'm guessing... Fuck you, it got my dexterity. I'm guessing I killed the ooze. P-A-A. Okay, that thing's gone. Let's rest. I'm guessing I got the ooze with that spell. Fuck, I hate dealing with this stupid-ass ghost, but... I didn't get the ooze. There was something else in between us. The Scream of Agony, as far as I saw in the past, was... We interpreted that as, hey, we've killed it. Apparently that's not the case. Let's hit it with another one of those orbs of... the black sphere envelops several creatures. Interesting. As it goes through this process of telling us this, the ooze showed up, even though it's not in a lit area. I wonder if that's supposed to simulate that the black sphere is casting light or something. I don't know. Like it actually sheds light. Scream of Agony. I don't know for sure what that means this time. Let's make sure the ghost isn't near us. It is near us. We don't have the capability. Let's PBB out of here. Yeah, let's rest here. I was gonna say we don't... Whoa, what are you? Novice Mage, no big deal. Die. We don't have the... Whoops. I thought I killed it. It disappeared and I just took it as read that I'd killed it. We didn't have the spell points to deal with that ghost back then, so let's head back and deal with it now. I don't want it draining my dexterity, but at the same time, if I just wander around and leave it to its own devices, I'll forget it's over there. There it is in that room. Let's rest. Still there. Oh, it's behind me, perhaps? Protection from evil. I tried to move south and I hit something, so in case that's it. Protection from evil. Yeah, something's repelled, so I'm guessing it's the ghost to the south. And it's dead. Let's find out if that's the ghost in question. Yes, okay. That was a good thing. Rest again. Alright, there's still the Naga up there somewhere. I don't see it. We're not using our shovel, right? No, it's always worth double checking. So on the next town run, we gotta buy another potion of Restore Dexterity. I'm not gonna, head up there right now, but wow, are you still alive, sir? It does move slowly. If I do, oh, I killed it. It's one of those creatures. I think if I could attack it slowly, I could back off from it. I think it was worth a lot of experience. Oh, is there another one? Maybe it replicates itself. It's not worth a lot of experience. It just, it replicates. I'm guessing. It doesn't say it can move, Okay, this is interesting. We've killed 4 of them, so screams of agony we heard actually were green oozes dying, potentially. Normally found at 1,100 feet. That's, I'd want to be level 26 personally before I was fighting it, but moves erratically. Okay, slowly. That's good news. A kill of it is worth 6 experience points. Not much at all for my level. Nothing's known about its attack. We want to not let it attack us in the first place. But here's the most interesting point. It can kill weaker creatures. I think it attacks other monsters. If so, that is the first... If that's what that implies, that's the first monster we've seen in this game that will actively attack other monsters. And that's a fascinating feature to have added in. That's a feature I didn't expect to find in this game. Okay, let's get another look. Let's attack it. Let's move away. And let it come to us. It might move really slowly. Unless it was the erratic movement that made it dodge to the side. Scroll of Create Food we don't really need. But we will use it. We have the spell ourselves. But we'll use it nonetheless if we... There's a wand of Heal Monster. We don't want that. Drop M. We'll use it the next time we get hungry. And gain some fine mush. Nothing like a little fine mush to start your day. A fucking useless dagger. I'll carry it for the moment. Why not? Is that Naga still around here? Where the hell is it? There it is up there. Let's rest again. we have done the detection spells, I believe. Some lice, shit. Let's kill those things quick. Okay. This guy's evil. Let's back off. He hasn't seen us yet. They seem to be pretty unobservant. Green Naga. So again, one of the acidic guys. Let's not even. I'm gonna go over here and PCB him. I'm gonna try to hit him with that spell that destroys. Yes, destroys evil things or extra hurts evil things. So there's something we can identify when we go back to town. A hairy red mold. All right, let's rest up again. We're doing much better today. I feel like I'm back in my groove. Probably because I got an actual full night's sleep last night, which is the first time in a week. Our spells. Alright. Literally nothing over here. There was no lost concentration in that. Nope. So no traps, no doors, no evil. No secret doors, rather. Giant red frog. Which I think can drain your strength. It seems to be the toughest of the frogs we've met. I mean, it seems like some of the... I'm probably totally wrong. It would be silly to design the game this way, but it almost feels like some of the letter represented monsters cap out at a certain level. Like, we've only met a few lice, and we've not met like new forms of lice. Lots of traps in here. Staircase down there. But no doors and stuff out of here, so let's get out of this region. Find another way down. And we haven't met new frogs in a while. I don't know what that... I imagine there will be new lice at some point, because you have a limited selection of a limited alphabet to draw from for your monsters, so you're going to want to mix it up a bit. So I imagine we will meet some new versions of these monsters. We're still meeting new molds and stuff. It's just been certain monsters we haven't met new things in a while. No new kobolds in a while either. Will we still be meeting special letter Ks, lowercase letter Ks on 2,400 feet? I have no idea. Like a kobold god or something. This guy can poison me. I don't care about that much. He's not that tough. I love finding new scrolls, man. New scrolls and new potions make my day. I'm very excited that when I get back to town, they'll turn out to be something quite awesome. Might be cheaper just to identify them now, but I'm not going to right now, just in case I find a magic bit of jewelry or something we want to identify. These guys don't. I don't think these guys replicate. But whoops, I didn't mean to zap. But we have consistently met them in packs, haven't we? It can breed explosively. Okay, they are breeders. Let's kill them as fast as possible. They move at normal speed, so we should be able to keep their breeding under control if we act quickly. They're not worth that much. Again, operative word, should be able to keep them under control. Yeah, we got them. Alright, we're okay. How are we doing for... We're almost at the 30-minute mark. Once again, we're not quite close enough to leveling up that I would say, hey, let's stick around for another video to level up. So this will be a very generic video in the sense we've, I have trouble figuring out what to title it. There's been nothing of great note that has happened, although it's been a really nice run. I'm really happy with this run so far. This half hour has been profitable and no real terrible risks or damage other than that one... I should kill that thing first. Other than that one draining of dexterity by the ghost. Oops, I didn't mean to make myself feel righteous. I cast Bless there by accident. A spell I very seldom use. The prayer has expired. Alright, I'm going to head towards this door, and when I get to that door, whatever that is... Meh, we're at the 30-minute mark. Dead on. Let's end it in this room. Thanks for watching, guys. I got to figure out a title. I mean, what happened here? Other than we walked around and killed some monsters, which is, I mean, largely what happens in every episode, but... Maybe I'll have a look at the video and see if I can find something truly spectacular that occurred that I hadn't realized, and I'll be like, damn, there's a title. Alright, I will see you later, guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be back when I'm back.